Life is a complicated and tough, yet wonderful thing. We all have our doubts, our fears, our risks, and there are so many decisions we can or cannot make. How do we know which decision to make? How do we know we're not wasting our time? 11 life lessons learned to motivate you. I've read some great articles on life lessons, inspirational stories, and so on, and I thought I'd write my own thoughts down on this. The below are 11 life lessons which will apply to everyone and anyone, no matter who you are or what you do. Hopefully you can learn something from the below. 1. You can either be safe or successful. The first of the 11 life lessons is this. In life, those who play it safe will definitely find it more difficult to reach the top. Taking risks is what can make someone so successful, although it can also have negative effects. Those who don't risk anything at all are only likely to achieve a small rate of steady growth, whereas risks have the possibility of paying off big time and putting you on higher levels of achievement. 2. You never know which day will be your last. It's a somewhat depressing thought, but that doesn't make the statement false. So much goes on in our lives, and there are so many things in the world that could cause us harm. We don't know exactly how long we will be alive for, but we seem to just presume we have all the time we need and won't die until we've done everything we could possibly think of. Unfortunately, if this is how you think, you couldn't be more wrong. So why are you spending your time constantly worrying, or just sitting on the sofa doing nothing? Would you do this if you knew you only had 3 weeks left of your life? I don't think you would. So the lesson here is to live each day like it was your last. Don't wish your time away. 3. The easy life is not necessarily the best. There's a reason why your favorite celebrities are where they are. They worked hard, very hard to be able to live out their dreams. So before you start thinking that you want to make your life as easy as possible, realize that successful people have relatively easy lives because they love what they do and they now have financial stability. But they had to work hard to get there, and if you take the easy road to begin with, you may find it harder as you age. 4. The journey is more important than the end. I might not have phrased this quite correctly, but what I mean is this: it doesn't matter exactly where you finish in life. The more important thing is the journey you've taken, the things you've done and seen, and hopefully that you've actually enjoyed your life. Try not to get hung up on your end status, but enjoy the journey you've come on, and hopefully you will have learned many things, bettered yourself throughout and risen higher each day. This is one of the most important life lessons on the list. Sometimes we make ourselves slaves at work just to get a greater paid job role by the time we're seniors and closer to retirement, instead of living our lives each day individually as a wonderful and thrilling journey of experiences. 5. It doesn't matter where you start, as long as you start. Every living soul who believes they will be an excellent entrepreneur in no time at all, but always seems to be telling themselves that they just need to buy this bit of tech, or learn how to do this before they can start, needs a good slap. Nobody starts at the top. You know the saying, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Don't let anything put you off, just get it done. 6. Discipline is the key to achieving your goals. Discipline is a huge part of what defines who you are and how far you can go. It's shown everywhere, in bodybuilders, athletes, entrepreneurs, and the only reason they're continuously able to make progress is because they have the discipline not to quit or cheat when times are tough, and they're able to keep pushing on through. It's not an easy thing to teach yourself, and it requires a lot of mental strength. However, once you've mastered it, you'll be unstoppable. 7. Failure is good. It's no surprise that so many people are afraid of failure in their lives. Nobody wants to put all their blood, sweat and tears into something that won't pay off for them. The end result, most will decide that they were too crushed by their recent failure to ever want to try again. This is the exact opposite effect it should be having on you. To the successful, their failures were stepping stones towards their success, learning what they did wrong along the way, what they should have done and how they will do it next time. And guess what? They kept trying again and implementing what they'd learnt until they finally got where they wanted to be. 8. Don't give yourself excuses. Excuses are pretty easy to make up. Were you one of the boys or girls back in school who constantly used to try out a new excuse each week for not handing in your homework on time? I know I was. To be honest, if you want something really badly, or so you say you do, and you find excuses for not doing it, then you can't have wanted it that badly. Stop making up excuses, you'll be much better off because of it. 9. Surround yourself with people you want to be like. Family and friends have the biggest influences upon us and how we act in life. We may not want to be exactly like them, but when you hang out with people so often, it's just natural to slowly become more like them and adopt their habits. Surround yourself with the people that you aspire to be like, who enjoy the same things as you and have similar goals. You will slowly begin to act as they do, which will make your work and goals slightly easier, and not as though your friends are slowing you down, by no fault of their own. 10. Life is like a video game, you just can't respawn. One of the more unusual life lessons, which now that I've gotten around to it, I've completely forgotten my opinion on it. In video games you have no fear of dying, no fear of taking risks. You absorb all the fun you can out of it, simply because you can hit the replay button if you lose. That's the one option we don't have in life, to respawn right where we left off if we screw up badly. Which is why we develop this fear within ourselves, ruining all the fun and the great success we could have if we had the guts to take those big risks. Don't let this sway you from pushing yourself towards everything you could wish for. 11. Do not wait for anything, you will be wasting time. You know the quote, good things come to those who wait. You can completely forget that. Good things come those who are prepared to go out, work hard and earn the right to have the things they want. Don't buy into the above quote. If you're waiting for the right moment, you'll be waiting forever. Summary. I hope these 11 life lessons have been of some use to you, and will inspire you to go after what you want in life, without ever having to look back. What are some of your other favorite life lessons? Leave a comment below.